To have another language is to possess a second soul, so says Sharma. I have heard many people saying that the world goes around languages, but I've never realized how important it really is, until now, when it definitely needs them. People used to tell me that being multilingual would help me when applying for a job. In fact, it is true. Nowadays, our society is globalized, and by learning other languages, we will be able to understand many things all around the world. All my life, I've wanted to work as an interpreter at the United Nations, which is not an easy job. I've had to seek for security and promote human rights as well as human development. In other words, I have to travel a lot, be dedicated, efficient, and conscious. Moreover, I have to show integrity and respect for diversity. As an interpreter, I have to be part of international dialogue between countries as they come together and discuss issues that impact the whole world. On the other hand, the speakers have the chance to share their thoughts, and my responsibility would be to transmit that message for the audience to understand. As an interpreter, I must be able to shift gears from one tone to another, mindful about the cultural and colloquial nuances associated with the language. Being multilingual is very important, for the official languages in which the documents are written and meetings in the United Nations are in Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Russian, and Spanish. Being multilingual is very important for communication. Speaking to a person in their native tongue connects us to the world in a special manner, because it shows that you went out of your way to try to learn some of the language and part of the culture. In the words of the Wall Street Journal, successful managers of the future are those who have the ability to understand different cultures and different ways of doing business. Passport, check. Plane tickets, ready. Language, check. Foreign language, pardon? Our world is full of cultures, and each one of them has its own history, style, traditions we won't be able to understand at all. But once we know how to speak other languages, we can understand how fascinating other cultures are. Indeed, we can enjoy every part of our trip by relating with different people. However, many people say that foreign languages are not necessary when packing for traveling, but they are. According to the CIA World Factbook, over 4/5 of the world's population does not speak English. For this reason, you impose limits over yourself while saying that English is enough. Whether your passion is traveling around the world, international sports, or fine cuisine, learning foreign languages will help you to understand everything that surrounds you. It helps us to understand many countries and many different things. I'm very glad of learning other languages. I would like to work as an interpreter at the United Nations because I do want to explore every corner around the world. I would like to visit Great Wall of China, navigate in Venice, push through the Leaning Tower of Pisa, visit Scotland and New Zealand, and my list can go on and on. As Ludwig Wittgenstein once said, the limits of my language are the limits of my world. Learning other languages is difficult and it's dedication, but I'm so willing to learn everything around me. Many years ago, I didn't understand that languages could be my key for success. Nowadays, I'm convinced that languages can reflect my development, my identity, my values, my experiences. In other words, strong language skills can give me a lifetime of effective communication. Nevertheless, it is about learning grammar and vocabulary. Skills such as speaking, negotiating, analyzing will help us to communicate effectively. Furthermore, learning a foreign language has become necessary in a world connected by new media and digital interaction. Cultural competence is a key to communication and participation in many areas. Learning other languages gives us an insight into other cultures and it will improve our personal development and cultural competence. By speaking other languages, we will have another perspective of how the world is and have another different personal horizon. Let me ask you a question. Are you still convinced that by learning other languages, we will improve our personal, social, professional, economic conditions? Yes, I'm completely sure, because languages can definitely open doors. Becoming a UN interpreter, that has been my dream for a long, will help me for everything in my life. Languages open the world to have a better future. We will be able to acquire knowledge and take advantage of every opportunity, not only at work, but when relating people all over the world. Language is the harmony of the human mind, and at once contains the trophies of its past and weapons of its future. Samuel Taylor, thank you.